Right then, we're here at Old Trafford for the news this morning. Lovely day actually, only 4 degrees, so a bit chilly, but we take sun where we get it. Today we're going to be talking about Raphael Varane and the injury latest with him. Let's get into it. Right then, let's get right into it. Manchester United have provided an update on the injury sustained to Raphael Varane, or sustained by Raphael Varane against Atalanta on Tuesday. This is according to Manchester United's official website, which follows up from some unconfirmed reports before this. Manchester United have provided further injury information on the extent of the injury suffered by Raphael Varane during Tuesday's 2-2 draw with Atalanta in the Champions League. The club confirms that Raphael sustained a hamstring injury, which is expected to keep him out for around a month. The centre-back was withdrawn during the first half of the game in Bergamo with Atalanta leading 1-0. He was replaced by Mason Greenwood, and the Reds went on to secure a valuable point against the Serie A side, courtesy of a brace from Cristiano Ronaldo. United's next game is on Saturday against Manchester City at Old Trafford. Is it now? Oh, like we didn't know that. Huge news for Manchester United. He's a huge part of the team for Manchester United. Now, we obviously knew that Raphael Varane would be out. He sat down off the ball. Nothing happened to him. No major knocks or anything like that. He sits down. You know that it's not good. My hope was that he just maybe felt a slight tweak, or he'd felt a bit of pain in the injury that he'd had over the last couple of weeks. But this seems like it's a fresh hamstring injury again. A month. That basically means, you know, it's a tear of his hamstring. It becomes particularly important when you take into account this stat here. Manchester United have won 5 and lost just 1 of the 8 games that Varane has played in this season, but lost 4 of the 5 he's missed since his debut. Now, I don't know whether that Atalanta game counts as one of those games that we drew in that 8 games that he's played in. Obviously, we were losing when he went off and we ended up getting a draw, so, you can't necessarily call Varane or give Varane credit for that, but what this shows is he's very important to the squad, as we knew from him coming in, especially with Maguire's form at the moment, seemingly still struggling with injury. There was a report after the game that he was about 10 days behind on his injury recovery when he played that game against Leicester, which means he probably still shouldn't be playing, and I think we can all see that. Maybe that's just some PR from Maguire's side. Either way, whatever the reason, Varane is going to be a huge miss for Manchester United. He's United's best defender. And you know what? Against Manchester City, we're going to need to defend. Whether we like it or not, Ole wanted to play this new 5 at the back style, and it's going to be difficult with the way Maguire's playing, with the fact that, unless Lindelof's back, it may have to be a back 3 of Eric Bailly, Harry Maguire and Phil Jones, which, as good as Eric Bailly was the other day, that's got to worry you. And speaking of Eric Bailly, he posted on Instagram after his excellent performance against Atalanta. I would say he was the best player on the pitch, including Cristiano Ronaldo, although obviously you don't get the credit when you don't score 2 goals. Eric Bailly says, "It's great to be back, always hungry to be successful, learn and go again. That's what we do." And you can see there on the screen plenty of United players supporting him. You would give him that extra support, wouldn't you, if you were his teammate? He's not played much this season. Maybe that's a little bit of a message to the manager as well from some of those players saying, you know what? Eric Bailly is an excellent defender. He needs more chances, and especially, like we said before, with the form of Harry Maguire, I'm sure he will get those chances. After the game against Atalanta, Cristiano Ronaldo again called into question maybe some of the tactics, maybe some of the systems at Manchester United. He said, "I say many times we have different players, different systems. The football is different. We have to adapt to each other. We'll take time. So in my opinion, we have to improve and be better." Again, another just sort of glance behind the curtain maybe that some of these players are struggling with the systems. Look at this screenshot here of United's formation and positioning in the second half against Atalanta. That to me looks like a team that is struggling to know where they should be. That space in the middle, the fact that there is just no one between Bruno and then you've got Cavani and Ronaldo off in the distance. How are you going to create chances playing like that? United need to sort this out. You can maybe give him a bit of a break, considering the fact that Varane got injured in that game. We had to change systems halfway through. But that is absolutely amateurish, and we need a big change before Saturday. Right then, speaking of Saturday, make sure you check out the preview this week. We have got a debate between me and Adam McCullough about Jadon Sancho, so check that out tomorrow. Again, thank you very much for joining us as always. If you aren't subscribed already, make sure you do. We'll see you in a bit.